Well, hello and welcome to our next online lesson. I am Mr. Hoven, and today we're going to be talking about the road to revolution. We're going to start off with the French and Indian War. So in the 1700s, England and France had competed for the largest empire in North America. For 75 years, the two countries had fought wars all over the world. In 1754, war would break out in North America. It becomes known as the French and Indian War. The cause of this conflict was the Ohio River Valley, where both French and British settlers had claimed land. Britain had encouraged colonists to move west in hopes of gaining more land for the colonies. In response, France built military forts and encouraged their Native American allies to attack English settlers. Boo! In 1754, a young George Washington was asked to lead the Virginia militia into the Ohio River Valley. Keep in mind, militia means a group of people that were an armed force that was just kind of an everyday group of people, not trained soldiers. And they were in charge with the task of driving out the French. Outnumbered by the French and unprepared, Washington eventually surrenders, but is released and sent back home to Virginia. War between England and France had officially begun. Now, the colonies knew that if they were going to beat the French, they had to unite together and gain Native American allies. So in 1754, representatives from 11 colonies met in Albany, New York, not too far away from here, to ask the Iroquois to help them fight. Ben Franklin proposes the Albany Plan of Union, hooray, which would unite the 13 colonies under one government to effectively fight the French. The colonies, however, refused to give up individual power, and the plan is rejected. The whole idea of the Albany Plan of Union was you're stronger together than separate. The whole idea of you try to break one stick, it's much easier than trying to break a group of them. This lack of unity made it very difficult for the colonists to organize a war against France, and they initially suffered many defeats early on in the conflict. However, in 1757, a new light kind of breathes life into the British and the colonists. In 1757, William Pitt becomes head of the England's government. He is sent on turning the war in America around, swing it in the English favor. To help England defeat France, Pitt first, 1, promotes a young officer like Washington or others to lead these troops. Second, creates a large budget, which is also gaining money for the war. And 3, creates a new war plan that includes the invasion of French-controlled Canada. As the war waged on, after many bloody battles and almost 9 years of fighting, the French and Indian Wars ended with the British defeat of Quebec. This victory sealed the fate of France in the New World. Now, some further results from this conflict. The Treaty of Paris is signed by England and France, and there are 3 major parts to it. First, in the treaty, France loses all of its land in North America to England. Second, Florida is taken from Spain in exchange for land west of the Mississippi River. And third, England is now in control of most of Canada and all the land from the Atlantic Ocean to the Mississippi River. So, to review one more time, under the Treaty of Paris, first, number 1, France loses all of its land in North America to England. Second, Florida is taken from Spain in exchange for lands west of the Mississippi. And third, England now controls most of Canada and all the land from the Atlantic Ocean to the Mississippi River. Well, that's all we have for today. I'll look forward to talking more about this with you in class. Have a good one.